What's up, YouTube? I picked up this Tuttio a couple months ago. Basically had to rebuild the whole thing from scratch. And today we're gonna go exploring. I live in kind of the suburbs, so we're just gonna explore around here for a little bit. And as the channel progresses, we'll go into the downtown area. Let these cars pass. Why is this person going so slow? Anyway, there's quite a bit to explore around here. I tried to film something the other day, but I didn't really like how it turned out, so we're trying again until we get it right. Go this way, go check out the golf course. Alright, we're at the Country Club golf course. See if there's anyone out here. Probably not, it's a little late. You never know. I do not see anyone. I'm just gonna do a little lap around this little neighborhood. And then we'll cross the street into another neighborhood. Just kind of check things out. It is such a nice day out today. It's like 85 degrees. It's a little after 8 p.m. I've been waiting for this weather for months. We really only get a few nice months of the year. Well, there are some golfers. There's a nice little pond. Alright. Not a whole lot going on in this neighborhood. Some people walking around. Very nice golf course, but we're gonna take a ride over to another neighborhood, which coincidentally has another golf course. One I used to work at. I honestly never in my life thought I would own an e-bike, or I guess an e-moto, if you want to be specific. I've been kind of bored for the past few months, and I thought it might be fun to get out and ride around every once in a while, save a little bit on gas going a couple different places. I don't think they really cracked down around here. There's not like a huge e-bike issue in this area yet. I don't suppose there will be, honestly. The ones I have seen riding around have been riding respectfully and carefully. I don't really see anybody doing anything crazy. It is so nice out today. Finally able to wear just shorts and a t-shirt. We're gonna pull over and let this car pass. Oh, I could have just kept going. That was the first time I ever got a green light at that intersection. Pretty wild. Let's go this way. This will take us over by the other golf course. There are some really nice houses around here, but I would expect that in an area around the golf course, obviously. But we're gonna make our way over there to this lookout point over that overlooks Lake Erie. Unfortunately, we don't have much of a sunset tonight, so not going to be the greatest view. It'd be cool to live in this little neighborhood. There's not any traffic. No one seems to care that I'm riding through here. Would be very nice. Okay, so let's talk specs on this Tuttio. I got it. It was basically just a frame at that point. I didn't know much about it when I was getting into it. I probably overpaid for it. But I just piece by piece started putting it back together. I did the ride or die 45-48 forks. Has a 14-inch rear wheel, 17-inch front wheel. I wired in a headlight and a tail light, which we'll probably have to turn on here very soon. What else? I had to put a new motor in it. I don't know if I had to, but couldn't get the sprocket off of the old motor. So I just ordered another one from eBay, put it in, and it worked great. The foot pegs were broken off with the studs still in the frame, so I had to drill that out, put new pegs on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and I tuned it with the dongle. Runs great now. There's people up here. I don't want to disturb them really, but we'll get a nice little view of the lake driving down through here. And here's the country club I used to work at. I think we're just gonna turn down through the parking lot here, go up this side street. Kind of go back the way we came. Since there were people at that overlook will take a ride down to the marina. I did run into some deer the other day, so maybe we'll see some deer. It seems to be pretty common at this one spot. And we head back the way we came. I like that house. It is such a nice night. Perfect night for a ride. It was a little too warm inside, even with central air on. I was like, I'm gonna take a ride and just kind of cool off in the wind. It's so quiet over here. It's probably not super great for YouTube content, but it's a fun little ride. On the next video, I'll try to go more into the urban area where there's a little bit more excitement, a little bit more to look at, a little bit more to talk about. But after rebuilding this bike, it rides pretty great. Still having a slight issue with the rear rotor, but that's like one of the only things I haven't replaced yet was the rotor. We're just kind of doing a quick video tonight, not gonna be out too long. Nope. Dog chasing me. I feel bad. He wasn't gonna harm me, he just wanted to check me out, but you just never know. I don't want him following me too far and then getting too far away from his owner. Yeah, he's gone. All right, let's go. We're gonna take a ride to the marina, like I said. Nobody behind me. That's good. They finally cut the grass at that house. didn't think anybody was living there. There still might not be anyone living there, but my one buddy was looking for houses to buy, and I sent him a picture of that one. Alright, so this is Walnut Creek Marina, and it feeds into Lake Erie. We can get a good view of the lake up here. There's probably some people, but this time of night, people are starting to head home. Yeah, up here we'll get a nice little viewpoint. This is Lake Erie. Some people out there fishing. Pretty calm night. Checking to make sure nothing's burning. Alright, just kind of wanted to check that out. Now we can head back home. Actually, we'll take a ride down here. Says no vehicles, except I was up here the other day and nobody said anything. Got some people fishing. Nice view of the lake. Pretty calm little spot. Now we'll head back. I think the plan for the channel is just to explore as much as we can. Try to stay out of trouble. See what the channel evolves into. What is this guy doing? Why is he driving so slow? Need to check to see if we see any deer. No deer tonight, unfortunately. But we're gonna make this trip back home. Call it a night. There's no one behind me, so we're good. It is so warm. Maybe eventually I can pick up something like a Suron or E-Ride Pro that has quite a bit more range than the Tuttio. But I will say, for what you can buy a Tuttio for, it is a ton of fun. Now, for an adult, you're going to want to upgrade the forks like I did and maybe give it a little more power. And then wiring in some lights really isn't that bad if you want to try to stay semi-legal. Go after this car. And now we just make our way back home. Which really isn't that far. I mean, we've gone almost 9 miles already. And the battery still shows we have a decent amount of range left. We got 47 point, depends on when you look at it. We have enough voltage. Oh man, it is just so relaxing to be out here right now. There's not a whole lot of traffic. It's so nice. I'm gonna have to pull off here because there is a car coming behind me. I don't really want vehicles behind me. Turn that light off for now. We got another car coming. Oh, stand up for a second. Tuttio handles the railroad tracks pretty well, actually, even with a stock rear shock. I still think that having at least a headlight and a tail light on one of these, if you're going to be riding around in the evening hours, is a good idea, whether you're on the road or not. What is this guy doing? Alright, that's really the only sketchy intersection we have to deal with around here. If you're interested in the stuff to wire in a tail light and a headlight, I'll link that in the description below. And there's another video, I can't remember the guy's name at the moment, but he does a very detailed walkthrough of how to wire in the headlight and tail light. We're just gonna go down here for a little bit. There's nobody behind us, so we're good. We're just gonna come down here and do a little loop around this one neighborhood, and then I'll be done for the night. And I think that this headlight is just the right brightness, honestly. I realize it's still a little bright out right now, but when it does get dark, it lights up plenty. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of curious how long that dog was actually chasing me for before I noticed. I hope he didn't get too far away from his house. It is a wonderful evening for a bike ride. We've gone 10.5 miles so far. Yeah, so I think next time we'll head into a little bit more of the urban area where there's a little more content to capture. Because this is just kind of me wandering around exploring neighborhoods that, to be honest, just don't really have a whole lot going on. Especially this time of night. But I do like riding at nighttime, so if that's something that you're into, I'll probably do more of that. All right, so we are going to do one more little lap around this little neighborhood here, and then we are going to conclude the video. If there's anything you guys would like to see, I don't really have an agenda for this channel, so go ahead and comment below, and I'm open to pretty much doing anything. But also remember to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll see you next time. Peace.